Hello and welcome to PetCraftStore.com, the internet's premier marketplace designed exclusively for pet crafters to show and sell their original work. Together in this video, we're going to walk through the process to set up your own free storefront. Let's get started. First, you're going to go into your internet browser, into the address bar, and type in www.petcraftstore.com. That's going to bring you to the home page here with the recognizable Pet Craft Store logo. Next, you go to the top right of the page where you find the register button and you click it. That will bring you to the registration form where you're going to set up all the information related to your free storefront. You'll notice there's some red asterisks here. Those are required fields. First is your username. Your username is the name that is going to be seen publicly for your store. In this case, I'm going to put Tester. Then it asks you for a password. This is the password you're going to use to log into your account. It must be at least 6 characters long and it is case sensitive. So choose carefully and remember it so that you can get in when you come back to the store. So let me set up a password. And then you confirm it. And you move to the next item. And the next item asks for your email. This is an email address where you're going to get notifications from the site when you have a sale or a question from a customer or any correspondence from the site. So choose an email address that you're going to check regularly. In this case, I'm going to use petcrafttest@gmail.com and confirm that. And then first and last name, this is your real first and last name. In this case, I'm going to put Tester, and my last name is Tester. Street address, your real street address. I'll do 123 Main Street. And then if I had an apartment or a condo number, I would put it in the next line. I'm going to select the country that I'm in, which happens to be the United States. And my city, which happens to be Miami, and the state of Florida, and finally my zip code 33143. Let's scroll down the page here. Now the next thing you see is credit card information. Now, not to worry, you are not going to be charged anything by putting this information in. The reason we ask for credit card information is once you get into the site and you start to list items, there will be some optional features for you where you can choose to purchase upgrades to enhance your listing and make your products stand out and more sellable. Also, any fees or anything related to the site would be potentially charged to your card. You will never be charged any fee that you are not made aware of ahead of time and that you voluntarily choose to accept. If you don't want to accept the fee or pay a fee, you do not have to. But that's the purpose of asking for the credit card. So you're going to go and choose the type of card. Let's say we're using a Visa. You enter your card number. You enter an expiration month. Now, let's say my card expires in January. The important thing to know here is do not type in the word January. You want to use a 2-digit code for your month. So if January is the first month of the year, you're going to use the code 01. If February is your expiration date, you're going to use 02. If it happens to be December, you'll put 12 for the 12th month. In this case, let's say it expires in January, so I'm going to put 01. And then the expiration year. Again, you're going to use a 4-digit code here. My card happens to expire in 2015, so I'm going to put 2015. Then you go down to the next section, which is terms and conditions. You can click on the terms and conditions in blue and read our terms and conditions, and then you must click on the box that you agree to the terms and conditions. And finally on this page is an option to check the box to receive our newsletter. I highly encourage you to do that, the reason being that we do not spam you, we do not sell your information to anybody. The only information that you would receive in a newsletter would be tips on how to increase your sales or information about important matters related to the website. That's all you're going to get. Once you do all of that, you're going to move over to the complete registration button and click that. Now, in order for me to go forward, I must enter a credit card number. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off screen, obviously, and then I'm going to click the complete registration button, and I'll be right back with you to show you what happens next. Okay, I have clicked the complete registration button, and the very next screen that pops up is what you see here. You'll notice in the top there's a green bar that says registration successful. You'll also notice that there's a place for user verification that asks you to enter your username and verification code. The good news is there's no need to worry about that right now. I know it has red asterisk, I know it says it's required because it is required information, but I'm going to show you the easy way to get around this. All you want to do is go into your email account that you used to set up on the last screen. In this case, I'm going to go to my petcrafttest@gmail.com account. You're then going to go check your inbox, and look what happens. In my inbox, I've got an email from Pet Craft Store. I open that up, and it's addressed to me, Tester, and it gives me a verification code. But I'm not going to worry about that because, as you can see in this code, is that a 0? Is it the letter O? Is it the number 1? Or is it the letter L? I don't know. I can get confused. Don't bother. Look beneath it, and you'll see a link in blue. All you have to do is click that link and watch what happens. You get right into the store. It brings you to a green box that says successfully verified user, and it asks you to sign in. Well, in this case, I'm going to sign in. My name was Tester, and my password was, and I can click the box that says remember me to make it easier to get in next time. If I ever forget my password, I can click the forget password link, and it will help me get my password. And once I do all that, I click sign in, and it brings me to the home page. I know that I'm in because right here at the top it says hello Tester, and it will say hello whatever the username is that you chose. You can sign out, look at your bids, look at your listings, whatever you want to do. Now you actually have a store set up on Pet Craft Store. If you look right beneath the logo, there's the word sell, and this is where you're going to go to sell items. So you click sell, and you'll start the process of listing items. Join us on our next video where we talk about selling items both for fixed price or at auction.